I like this one. I'm getting there.
Welcome to Detroit. Man, I love this city. But I represent that east side, the 48205, the red zone, one of the most notorious zip codes in the United States of America. I'm Champ Town, and this is the Itis, where celebrities and legends of the hood eat good, drink good, and talk shit.
Yo, yo, yo. What's really good in your hood, if you in your house, and if you sitting on your couch, you know what time it is. This is the Itis, y'all. Mic check 1, 2. To the left, everything she owns in this house is everywhere, but she's to the left. Her name is the one and only Shikisha.
All that good stuff.
All that good stuff, because right here, hold on, I don't see my boy. My boy's not to the right. What's the problem here? He's to the right there, but he's not to the right there, but he's to the right here. To the right.
What?
Well, I hope
How you
you
do
guys,
that, yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys realize. I want to give a shout out to the G Child Blue for straight A's. You gotta give them that love when they doing good. Straight A's. We love you for that, Blue. Keep doing good, Blue. And the Detroit Lions ain't shit. To the right, you know who it is. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Ben Hot Mix Quentin is in this bitch.
World Wide Web, what's happening? What's going on, people?
And you know, it's the one that writes the songs faster than most. Still got the absolute hottest R&B album out right now. Bruno and them ain't dropped, so hey, she's still rolling. Kayla Unique is in the building.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Squid Games.
Okay.
What's good?
You in the Squid Games,
Squid
man.
Games.
Squid
Hey.
Games. Oh my God.
Hot Mix, Ben Quayton, talk to me. I know we briefly hit each other up. Alec Baldwin and his predictions almost the exact day 3 years ago. I wonder how it must feel to wrongfully kill someone in a tweet 3 years later, a day after he killed someone accidentally.
Yeah,
Talk to me, Mixer.
man. You know, words are powerful. I think, man, it's a tragedy, but I'm sure it wasn't done with malice. You have certain people that are in charge of prop weapons.
Okay, that's right.
And that, I don't know if it was a malfunction, it was some kind of fragmented round, dummy round, or whatever happened. It ain't supposed to happen.
Wait, put that picture back up there. I was trying to read what that said.
That's not supposed to happen.
Hold on, let me let you see him right after he did it. That's the picture of him after he did it.
Calling his lawyer.
Yeah, but Kayla wanted to see the tweet again, so we gotta let Kayla
Yeah,
see
because
that.
what was he talking about? I'm confused. Like, what was he talking about that?
I have
made
no
him
idea
tweet that?
what
You
made
know
him
I'm saying?
tweet that.
Okay,
This
the
was
officer
exactly-
keeps his gun trained on a man and shuffles back created distance.
See, that's was the article he seen, but then he tweeted that above that.
Right,
Okay,
no, but
so
that's what I was saying.
we
Okay,
saw
so
an
that
officer's-
clip,
3 years later,
oh,
a day
man.
before that tweet, 3 years later, one day exactly away, he accidentally killed a couple people. He killed one, and one is injured.
Yeah.
He killed the
Wait, he
female.
shot 2 people?
Yes, on the
With a
set
prop gun.
of a movie. Now, what they say, after I read some hardcore articles, is that they've been having problems with the gun department the whole week on the shoot. and it's under budget. Things just wasn't going right. They wasn't doing proper checks. They weren't doing things right on the movie set. It's a Western set in Mexico. They say they gave him the gun. He pulled it from the holster. Nothing at first. The next shot, wow! He actually shot the what you call it? The
Cinematographer.
He shot her in the shoulder, but she bled to death.
Wait a minute. How he end up shooting a cinematographer if they were shooting a damn movie? She shouldn't have been nowhere near.
The gun. Action! Wow!
But what I'm saying is, was the cinematographer in the movie? Because shouldn't he been shooting the person that was in the movie?
But if she's getting a shot of him shooting, and it ain't a break, and it's a real bullet, so you shoot the director and her. Bam, bam. Right.
So, for example, like I'm here.
Saying this is...
You want this shot here, like I'm, and she's there. She's not expecting anything to be coming in her direction. You know.
Keisha, how you feel about it?
Oh, I'm so happy. How I feel is, I think it's either he lost his mind, or it's time for him to go. The powers to be say, I'm tired of you. And it's we've done a whole lot for you. It's time for you to do something dumb, stupid, fuck your name up. And you better not say nothing. If you say something, after you go through the whole rigmarole of jail, trial, all that stuff, if you talking about telling on somebody, he gonna get you while you're in there. Otherwise,
you're pretty deep on that.
Go ahead and sit down. Just it's time for you to sit down, but you have to go out like this.
But he always makes fun of Trump on Saturday Night Live.
He was the best Trump. He was.
How many Baldwin brothers?
It's Alec. It's Daniel.
Out the game, right?
Steven. And what's the other one?
That's him right after on the side of the road. Sick.
That's a horrible experience. I can't even, look.
Steven, Daniel. It's one more brother. Say Alec.
I'm sure he was on the phone trying to.
Is they all still in the business, or was he the last one?
No, they're all around.
They're very respected.
Yeah.
They can.
They've been in the game.
He would be the only one to be able to bring that gun in there. I'm just.
Well, no, it's not his.
Oh, they say it was straight up some stuff with the people that they hired. It's the prop people. They say it's all their fault. They gave him a gun.
Yep.
There was another incident happened in the middle of the week with a gun.
Yep.
And they said, the gun was cold, but I think the gun was hot. They didn't report it, and they did it again. And unfortunately,
Alec, they need to hire hood niggas, because hood niggas will be able to tell you.
But the whole thing is no real gun should be on a movie.
I don't even know why
whatsoever. Zero.
Time out on what's really hot now.
I took a gun class, and he had a gun that looked like a gun, but it wasn't real. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was wood, but that bitch looked.
Yeah, facsimile. Yeah.
So why we can't use those?
Didn't this shit happen with Brandon Lee?
Brandon Lee, yeah. It's just not the first time that you have these accidents occur, and it's unfortunate.
You didn't do this. You didn't do this.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm just really feeling accident. I do dig your conspiracy theory on it, but
because that's what they did. I don't know. They be doing Bruce son. They could not have him thrive in with knowledge that they don't know was passed down, and he do and continue on what he's doing, which is much deeper than what's going on with this Alex stuff, even though it's deep.
That's deep. I hear you.
It's deep. And it's getting so deep that Kayla's favorite movie is still
Squid Games.
Hey, what you got, Keisha? What you got? Oh my God. This is what she put on the TV after last week episode. And we woke up and that was on the big ass screen.
What's up, Carlone? She got a Facebook prison.
She literally told me.
Congratulations.
That we're not going to be spoken to by her if we didn't watch it.
Well, I see you all are talking, so it means you watched it.
Oh, yeah.
She put it on the TV. So when we woke up, it was there on the television.
There we go. That's your boy. Hot mix. Have you took a peek at this? I'm sure you have.
Come on, man. Go ahead. Tell me what you
Well, I know
don't
you
like
all
about
love
it,
it.
because he don't like nothing.
I do. I love great. I love great stuff. I think it's a great show. Well, I'll say it's a really good show. I won't go as far as to say great.
You was right when you said it the first time. It's okay.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Come on.
Oh, we just got a little background for you. That's
all. It puts me in the mind of when Walking Dead first came out. Everybody remembers the hype.
You know that I came with my team, right?
With the Walking Dead. And, you know, once you get past the zombies, it's a deeper underlying, you know, stories that are involved. What you're dealing with is human interest, the way that human beings treat each other, and the way that they think, the way that they do things. And it's very, very dynamic when it comes to that, because you're seeing people love, you're seeing people hate, you're seeing it's some bad things that go on. I don't want to give too much away, but
yeah,
I like it. I'm about maybe episode 7 or 8, I think.
Okay.
So far so good.
I'm just gonna you up for that, because that's a lot for you.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
It is. I'm very proud of you.
So I'll tell anybody that's watching it, be patient, because you know I got patience when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, I told you,
have to
wait
build.
a bit of the episode.
You got to get into about maybe 3.
Because
Yep.
that's when
It's
I was
for show
like,
3.
It was right at the cusp.
Right when you was getting sick of it, like
I
we
was getting ready to
sick of it.
turn. I was getting ready to turn
I
it
was
off
so
on
sick of
episode 2.
But I warned y'all. I told y'all you got to give it a couple episodes. I told you that.
But yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. Real quick, want to give a birthday shout out to our boy
Matthew Tyler.
It's his birthday today.
Come on, we gotta do it.
There's too many birthdays this month.
You know what?
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Matthew. It was Wax Tax and Dre birthday this week.
Yeah.
Wax and who else?
The big
It
homie.
was Detroit Mom birthday.
Detroit one. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Yeah. It was his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Detroit Wine.
Detroit Wine. What up, though?
Happy birthday to all the birthdays.
Shout out
Snoop Dogg. So many birthdays this week.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what's also crazy. Your boy right here.
Oh my God, that's
has
my
been
dog.
getting so much mail. So many people trying to get a hold of him. He can't control it. He say he have to have his daughter go through all this.
That's
This is
my dog.
overwhelming, the love that he's been getting because of this. And he was not prepared for this.
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
I had no idea, but I knew, because I was like, I just want to hug him. I love him. I love you.
Another birthday today. The legendary Beat from AWOL.
Yeah.
He taking out Suckers, Fred Barney, and Bam Bam.
Come on, y'all. Boom.
Come
on.
I'm getting shit to get my ticket live, son. Detroit is run by AWOL. They call me young.
Hey.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to him, man. He had a lot of medical things he's been fighting all year. And I mean, he thought it was going to be a wrap, but he pulled through. B from AWOL, we love you over here at the Itiszzz, man. What you done for Detroit hip hop, it is highly respected, and we glad to see you back on your 1 and 2s, homeboy.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday to you. You know
Yes,
what
sir.
I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Yes, yeah. Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something.
I'm hungry.
I'll tell you what's going on here.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
We got some fried chicken right here. This is that quiche fried.
Okay.
Chicken fried chicken. And I see you. You already know what it is. Your girl looks out for you.
Are those nut crumbs?
Those are your nut crumbs, man.
Nut crumbs.
I know
All
people
right.
like, what?
Okay, what?
Let me show you. Hot mix, if you can fill them in
Well,
on your diet.
Well, I'm doing very low carb. It's not quite keto anymore, but it's very, very low carb. I try to eat less than like 100 carbs a day, way less.
So good for so long
with
no carbs.
Yeah, I was. Well, you know, everything has some. It's just minimal, but this breading. Show them what you're talking about.
I can show them the nut crumbs. Hello.
It's a combination of like crunch different nuts. What's in there?
It's
Pecans,
cashews in there.
cashews.
Yeah, hold on. Let me tell you for real.
That
The
is
ingredients,
pretty.
and it's not a lot of ingredients, which is always good. There's almonds, cashews, pecans, and a barbecue seasoning, which is paprika, salt, onion, garlic powder, tomato spices, yeast
All
extract.
natural.
Yeah, all that stuff. It's all natural stuff. And then what? Salt.
Of course, you're gonna add a little sodium.
Yeah, but this is and it holds up really good. You just and you just keep it, you store it in a cool, dry place.
Well,
But
refrigerator's
once
cool
you
and dry.
open it, once you open it, then they say that you can refrigerate it. But I kept them in the refrigerator, and he probably thought there was no more left. And I surprised him.
You shocked
And
me. I was looking at him. I'm like,
if y'all
that
can look at this, look at that.
That's his shit, huh?
And what I did with this,
That's
there
his
we go.
shit,
That's
huh?
a good shot right
That's
there.
his shit,
Now,
huh?
what I did, I did not put flour on them.
That's
I
cool.
fried the shit out of them, and then naked, just for
naked.
seasoning.
Okay.
And then after I took them out, I drudged them in the nuts.
Okay.
The nuts, no.
Yep.
The nuts, no.
Now with your guys' chicken,
More traditional.
yeah, it's absolutely because
Living
our
my
guest
life
that
like
we're
it's
gonna have
golden.
on, and he's definitely gonna show up. He's not gonna not be here. He's gonna be here.
Woosah. Woosah.
This
Woosah.
is chicken. No, I'm giving props
Oh.
to a person that says what he means and means what he says. That's all.
Yeah.
So this is some chicken right here. It's quiche pad chicken because I seasoned it with, I don't even know. It was love. That's the main thing. And flour. It's in there. All right. And then the other thing
I like
that
how you didn't give up those 11 herbs and spices. You're gonna say
Cannot.
love
And then
and
this is
flour.
no, but that's the love is what
That
counts.
definitely need that trap sauce on that chicken.
Yeah, I got girls. Watch.
What?
Now look at this.
Like when you beat a
This
nigga
is
up, watch this.
macaroni and cheese. I'm sorry.
Watch
Okay.
this.
To the other one.
Watch
Now
this.
this
Oh.
is now usually I do like a 10 cheese macaroni and cheese.
10.
This one, yeah.
Maybe about 10 different ones. in there.
This one is not
Like
that. This one is 3. No, 4. This one is a 4 cheese. So this is very low cheese, different cheese content for me. This is a Colby, Jack.
That nigga Kobe. Jack.
Oh, okay. It's Colby and Jack. It's really good. But it's Colby and it's Jack, and then it's extra. It's extra sharp, and then it's just sharp.
Okay.
Just
And that's that.
Kobe Jack is
Oh,
one cheese.
I know.
I was
but
like-
I was like,
She looked
Wouldn't want to
I
confuse
felt-
the people. They want to confuse the people.
She was
I
like,
felt like-
yeah.
yeah, and I
Had
might
them
be
going to the
confusing
store talking
people.
about
First
I
name
need
Kobe.
Colby.
Can I
Last
get
name
that
Jack.
Jack cheese? The itis said is
That's-
Jack.
Y'all
cheese.
right. Call me on
What
my stuff, but it's
Well, there
it's
is
just
there's Kobe Jack in there.
and it's a Monterey Jack,
Monterey Jack.
but it's just
Cheddar. Is there Cheddar Jack?
But that's a mixture of Kobe and cheddar.
Hold on.
So there's a Monterey Jack.
Do we have any champion cheesers out there that can verify this? Chime in,
I'm
please.
trying to
There's
tell
no
you,
cheddar
man,
Jack.
this is a champion cheeser. I have to know. I have to. There is a Monterey Jack. That's a white cheese. I'm telling you, that's a white cheese, and it's Jack. And then you have Kobe Jack, and it's yellow,
It's
orange. It's
All right,
orange.
I'm gonna take your word for it for the moment.
No, go ahead.
We got time. 'Cause
check
we're gonna
me.
get into
I'm
that,
okay
man.
with
We're gonna
that.
get into that.
I'm okay with
But
that.
you know, it's about time to bring our guests on. But first, before we bring him on, we're gonna have to rock to one of his tracks so y'all can see that he's still active around this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it can get hard sometimes. So hard to sometimes you just can't find your way, you know. And as a young man, I learned coming up that sometimes you just gotta take your time and achieve what you want to achieve, no matter what they believe, you know. It's gonna be good times, and it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Some days gonna make you laugh, it's gonna make you sad. It's gonna be some rough days. You ain't got no cash. Might be you got a pocket full. It don't mean it's it's gonna last. They say no pain, no pain. You won't make no gain. You can't get to the sunshine without going through the rain. Oh, you gotta pace yourself. 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 You get it, you get it. It's time. It's right there for you to have it. Go at it and grind. Life really don't promise the beautiful things, and that's period, comma, the drama it brings. Sometimes you get low, your bills be due. Damn near to the flow, you feel it through. Ain't got no choice, you gotta be wrong. A damn near about to flip, you're trying to be strong. You're digging deep into your pockets is short like everybody trying to knock you. You need that support, you ain't trying to be a quitter, you're trying to do better.
Yo, we gonna do it like this. This guy's a Detroit hip-hop legend. He been in the game ever since I've been in the game. This guy been on 2 short records for years, maybe like 8 years. He been in the New York Music Seminar, battling for world supremacy. Hey, this guy got a story to tell. Hey, I'm about to bring him in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, B-Boy Capone. Take that beat boy. Capone. Not only is he
old Monica Hunchanty. What's up?
He's Joe Riz, but we better call him Joe Riggs in the
Joe. Hey, for real, what's happening?
Nigga, stop changing your name. You confusing me. Ladies and gentlemen, J RIZO is in this.
You did? Mr. Soul Hop himself. What's up, Champ Town and family? What's happening?
What's cracking? What's cracking with you, old boy?
Man, I'm down here in the dirty South, just chilling. I see Sus got that chicken and macaroni on deck.
That's for you, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite right there. But yeah, Champ, I'm down here, man. I'm soul hopping, man. That's Southern soul music. You know what I'm saying? With the hip hop undertone, man, and it's doing pretty good for me, man. I'm down here with legends, people I grew up with on records. The blues records. I've ran into damn near many of my favorite legends out here. So it's a twist, really different from the raw gangster rap, reality rap stage I've been on.
Right. Hey, we get older, we mature, we do different things. You know what I'm saying?
Right on. Yes, sir.
The important thing that you still in this bitch, you're healthy and you doing your thing. And you're a little bit more calmer than I usually see you because you're usually a fucking firecracker.
Yeah, man. Hey, Champ, I've been blessed to hit 50, man. I turned 50. Yeah, thank you for my plate. I turned 50 March 25th of this year. And, it's just all about, man, I got grandkids, Champ. Right. I got grandkids, and we are the elders now as getting old, though we don't want to accept it. When this little gray kick in, that makes your responsibility that more deep. And like when you was a child, you thought as a child, you act as a child, reacted as a child. When I became a man, I put away childish things. So, that's for the most part of that. And it had to do with renewed mind and spirit and all that. You feel me?
All right. My boy say, speak on it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Get older, you have to think about the choices you make.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because there's been some stuff going down that gangster rap path, man, that's been good and bad. And as I look at the hip hop game now, God bless all the elders that's out there still working, all the older cats, over 40 and over 50 that's out there and still can draw a crowd. Because right now, the most dangerous job in America is being a rapper.
That's real talk. That's real. We're going to go all the way back down memory lane, and we're going to start with a couple people because, I like to have these real conversations with real Detroit legends because they understand what's going on. We're going to start with this photo right here. You tell me what's up with it.
That's Robert S.
That's right.
Yo, that is the first guy that I should say was major on any kind of major label that paid me any attention. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I met Robert S. at the Vanity Ballroom on Jefferson, my homies ATC, Crush and all them, and A Touch of Class. You didn't know that's DJ Steady Rock's group back in the day. So Steady Rock been rapping. You remember, Champ, we was all the LOD posse. And so I couldn't get on. Back in that days, I was B-Boy Chapone. I was a straight LL clone mixed with a little Melly Mel. You feel me? And they wasn't listening to me, man. So Robert S. had the big old box. He had Good as Gold out and Big Word.
Okay.
And he took the radio outside, man. And as you know how I do, the show came outside. And from there, we just became good friends. So when I go see my dad's daughter, my little sister Cherie in Grand Rapids, I always get at it.
Yeah. Robert S.
Yes, sir. That's Bobby Womack nephew.
Bobby Womack nephew, first rapper signed to a major label, Epic, Michael Jackson label, and Chucky and the Bomb Squad produced him and got him the deal.
Terminator X found him. I'm not an idiot, imbecile, or nerd. I'm the man with the big words. That was his joint.
Big words. Robert S.
Yes, sir.
Legend.
Hey, Rob was one of the first Detroit rap niggas that I saw with the big chain. Remember, he had the big S, big S on and shit. Yeah.
What's up with him right here? Tell me, what's your thoughts about this guy right here?
That's awesome, Dre, man. That's my mentor, man. Let me tell you something. I was aspiring to get in B-Boy Chapone, nigga. I was taking the shows by storm. And his DJ Terrence's mom and my auntie Lucy was damn near like best friends, Miss Dolly. So Terrence was DJing for Dre. So Awesome Dre let me come over to his crib and watch them rehearse in the basement. So I picked up early pointers, you know, watching Dre, just like a nigga would say they got him for watching the rock hymns and all them. I did that too. But Awesome Dre was right there in the city, my home hero. So as you see in the Pace Yourself video, Awesome Dre, Eddie Stubbles from the Outfit and the Block niggas is in the video, man. Awesome Dre, big ups, man. Awesome Dre is truly a legend.
You called me to get in the video, but man, y'all was shooting that shit right when Corona dropped. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah. I know you would have came, you know, but we went out there and took a chance. I walk by faith and not by sight, man. Okay. You know, I believe when the numbers get called, it's your time. And I don't mean to sound so harsh, you know what I mean? But I've seen cats from the neighborhood and cats in the hood get shot 13, 14, 20 times.
Right.
And they still living. And when the nigga get hit in the leg in the vein and he died, one bullet. So, you know, you just got to hold on to your faith and you just got to keep mashing, man.
Yeah, I can respect that. Talk to me about this legend right here that we cannot let her be forgotten out of Detroit hip hop history.
That's Lachelle Laws, alias Lady the Boss, alias the Boss. Me and Shell go all the way back to a cat named DJ, not DJ Jules, but a cat named Jules. He's a producer. He was the first cat I saw wore all silver like Mr. T, but his shit was silver, wore pump waves. He had cats like myself, MC A&T, Silver Reed Benson, and Shell and her crew. At the time, they were called Boss, a gang of girls. It was a squad. Well, Shell was cool, got me cussed out many a night. She went to college, Schoolcraft College. So, you know, coming up, we all helped each other. It was hard. She'd come by sometime, you know, grab some gas money or something. My mom be cussing her ass off. You know, that was my home girl. And so Robert S.'s DJ became my DJ, Diego. And so he was in the New Music Seminar Battle for World Supremacy DJ battle. And he said, yo, I'm about to call Dave Funkenklein. For all those who don't know, Dave Funkenklein was a white guy. I forgot his race, but he was a white guy. He had Deaf American Records, but Dave Funkenklein was a real powerful force in the music industry, especially on the New York scene back in our coming of age hip hop days. So
Right.
Dave Klein switched the battle that I can battle in a new music seminar in 1990. So the first time we went was me, DJ Respect, my little hype man, Lord Miguel. Boom. We shoot to New York. We drive to New York. I get into the battle. I beat Tretch. He was double T Treachery from the Flavor Unit then.
So you beat one of the greatest MCs ever, Tretch. Trigger Tretch.
Hey, a lot of these cats is cold with the pen, but they ain't cold for bringing it out raw from within. You dig what I'm saying? So,
we know about that.
You know, I served him. Eazy-E had a rapper named Terry B.
I remember her.
Served her.
Murder She
Yeah.
Wrote.
Served her. Few more people made it to the final round. We ran out of money, so we shot back to Detroit. We then in turn brought Shell, which is Boss, her sister Carol, and her DJ, Diamond D. Took them to New York. Everything was gravy, man. You know, somewhere out there, somebody got a gang of pictures, champ. But took her to New York. I guess she went over to Fresh Records while I was registering in for my second part of the battle. And whatever the case is, they left my car in the middle of Broadway in New York, Doc. All right? They left my motherfucking car. And it was a rental car. My auntie, she's actually my mother's first cousin, but you know how it is, they aunties. My auntie Dorothy Holloway said, F that. Let them whoop, 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 whoops walk. So I parked the car. And we caught the train, but whatever the case was, I guess Fresh Records didn't accept what she was bringing or threw her out of the office or whatever. So took her back home. You didn't see her for a lot of years. All of a sudden, I hear this DJ Quick produce AMG. Oh yeah, my sister is a bitch. I said, goddamn, that's Shell. She had then got out there and got on with DJ Quick.
Yeah, I saw her Jackie Rapper performing that with AMG live on stage.
Right.
Yep.
So I end up with him. You know, I'm the homie, thinking it's love. I end up bumping into him at Club International, like 93. Her, MC Breed, and Tupac.
Okay.
You feel me? And I tapped her. And whoever it was, Withers, cousins, or whatever, they got real greasy with me, champ. You know, don't touch her, this and that. She wouldn't even come out and dap me. She was in star mode. I ain't get mad. I went to Job Corps later that year and got kicked out of Job Corps because they came to Louisville, Kentucky on the Chronic tour. And I defied my staff and my counselors and snuck out for campus and went to the concert. You feel me? And, you know, couldn't link up with her, but rewind to when I got out there on the Southern Soul and Blues circuit rolling with the King of Southern Soul, Sir Charles Jones. He was doing a documentary when the Blues Is All Right tour was coming to Detroit. So I'm reaching out because I don't forget people. Let me call my homegirl. I knew she was a little ill at the time. I called her, told her, come on out, getting some of this footage. She cursed me out. I thought you was calling me on some Michelle shit. You calling me on some boss shit. You are Lachelle. You are boss. I'm calling you as a friend. Don't nobody know you as Lachelle Laws, but I want to keep your brand boss relevant. And I just felt like you wouldn't do that shit to Daz Diligent and when they call you.
Yeah.
You did, but to hear that she's sickly, you know, man, I don't wish that on nobody. I got a lot of love for her. You know, sometimes you just fall back and you separate and know when it's your time, because my time came. You did?
Right. You understand that, man? So, man, another person I want to talk to you about, man, one of the first to get down there and do his thing, man, and you seem to be very close with none other than the one and only Eric Breed, man. Talk to me about that, man. He shared his hamburger with me.
All right. So, I got down to Atlanta. I didn't really know nobody. First nigga I actually rapped for was Keith Sweat. And I rapped for Keith Sweat at Lenox Mall, man. I ain't bullshitting. Now, one thing about Keith don't give you fake numbers. You dig me?
Okay.
Keith gave me a number. He never answered that bitch. Then one time he answered it and said he'd get with me. My cousin stayed in College Park, and I ran into her by accident in Underground Atlanta just on a humbug day after looking for her. So she took me out to her house in College Park, out there on Rochelle Way and Godby Road. Nigga, everybody's over there. Crisscross over here, another bad creation behind me. JD staying way up on National. So you know I went on a mission. Me and my man, the original MC Freeze, Sean Tilley, I would ride, put demos in JD box. JD was the first nigga to turn me down with a So Def letter. I gotta find that shit. My first turn down letter. So Def. The Escape Girls auntie stayed across the street. The nigga from Crisscross aunt stayed. So I'm sitting there waiting for them to pull up. Just hip hop crazy. So I saw a talent show thing for Priority Records with this lady named Arlinda Garrett. And a guy named Marco was down with Dangerous Music was there. So I started taking to them. So I bumped into this dude named Britt Ski that used to produce me in Detroit. So Britt Ski like, come on over. Nigga, I'm doing beats for Own J RIZO, the football player. Oh, nigga, I'm here. So Dre was playing San Francisco. Got to tell y'all about that too, the him and Dion fight. That's a little later. So they playing San Francisco. So I played Sleep in the back room at the studio. The nigga Britt was mad. He couldn't find me. He was trying to get rid of me. He didn't want me to get on. So I played Sleep. Andre came in, nigga bumped me like, who you, nigga? Boop, 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 boop. Find out I'm from Michigan, Detroit, he from Flint. Told me to spit. I spit. He instantly put me down with the bullpen. So Short was having construction done on the studio next door to Own J RIZO's and everything. So they was over there and get familiar with the Dangerous Crew niggas. So one day Dre had a session and that nigga that sung To the Beat Y'all came over that motherfucker, him, the Falcons, and the niggas from Silk. And we in the booth, nigga. I'm busting a freestyle with MC Breed. Nigga. You feel me? Like legendary. Man, I get a call from that nigga 3 days later. Yo, Mighty Joe. He said, man, you just got a mighty voice. I'll call you Mighty Joe. So he say, come to my house. I want you to get on my album. So I went to his house. And I laid a verse on the Big Baller album. The song is called You Slippin'. Mm-hmm. So I was with Dre now. So, you know, back then we was blowing a hell of weed. So Own J RIZO sent me to go get him a half pound of weed at Chronic. I go to East Point. The nigga Britt Ski supposed to bring me back. Britt Ski leaves me, man. He leaves me. He hates me. Nigga, Norcross and East Point, Georgia is just like traveling to goddamn Detroit and Toledo.
Yeah.
And he left me, man. So now I gotta bang some of this weed to get back out the Dre house. And Dre was a little mad at me. But I'll tell you later on in the interview how the karma came back on Britt. So I end up going out the Breed house. Murder from Bad Ways was over at Breed. He ended up going to Dre house. You feel me? Like we switched camps. So I would go out as Breed hype man. I would go out as hype man, security. Breed had DFC was still around with us, Al and T-Double. SFD, Big Man and Floyd and them had went back to Michigan. So I didn't meet them till later. You had the Zoo niggas, Trippin' Bear and Say them. D-Shirts, Breed had One Puff Music. He had Carolyn Miller come down from Memphis. Okay. And she brought a group with her called the Funkaholics. So the Funkaholics had this one little fat producer with blonde hair. Okay. So this little fat producer with blonde hair was a shady motherfucker because they was in the basement. Carolyn went broke on these niggas, over 80,000. And the little short nigga with the fat hair dissed his group and Carolyn kept him down there. And they sent Major and James home. The little fat motherfucker ended up being multi-Grammy award-winning platinum producer Jazzy Faye. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a nigga named Cool Ace, y'all know by the name, go by the name of Clay Red.
Oh yeah,
Showed Jazzy. He showed Jazzy Faye. He showed Jazzy Faye how to program the SP1200. Swear to God.
I asked him that. He said that didn't happen.
Yeah, it happened. It did happen. He taught Jazzy. So Cool Ace had an album called Macathermostatic Zone. Okay. It was on Itiszzz. At Kayla Studios is where he used to record it, because Breed used to record at Kayla. That was Itiszz's recording studio in Smyrna, Georgia.
Okay.
So Cool Ace had all us living at his house, the Ice Box.
Right. Heard about that.
Hemfield and Mechanicsville and Hemfield. He talked about the shit. Jazzy was over there. So Carolyn, so we was all at Breed House. Okay. Carolyn used to give Breed, she had a maroon Cougar. You know them Cougars with the long front, with the two-door Cougar cars. And Carolyn had that. She would let Jazzy use her car to go back and forth. Jazzy would go over there and he end up getting a platinum record. Okay? LSG, let a player get his freak on. That's Jazzy Faye.
Okay.
Carolyn died, leg amputated and all that from diabetes. Jazzy wouldn't give her a fucking dime.
Oh.
No love for Jazzy Faye, huh?
Huh? Breed asked Jazzy for $200. He wouldn't give it to Breed. Breed was sickly and dying. Fuck Jazzy.
How much Breed wanted from him?
Just $200, man. Me and Eric, me and Breed fell out because Breed took my writers on the Big Baller album on You Slipping. Now, I'm gonna show you. I got my first Source magazine write-up and all that for Breed album, but I had to sacrifice that because I wanted to fight him. Real talk.
Right.
In Colorado from a group called Shades of Lingo that Dallas Austin had signed and Eric Sermon produced, say, if you fight him, Joe Riz, he's gonna take the song off the album. Then you're gonna be back to square one. So I sucked that up.
You couldn't fight. No fight.
Right. So I sucked that up. So Short, what happened, me and Breed and them went over to Short's open house. Over to Too Short open house. And I battled these backpack rappers, champ. They kept fucking with me. And they kept coming at me with that. You know, they kept fucking with me, man. And I served all them niggas at once. All five. The B-Boy Chappelle served. Short say, hey man, he said, you know, I'm doing the Dangerous Crew album, man, and you need to come on and spit some on the Dangerous Crew album. And so I did the Joe Riz piece on the Dangerous Crew album. He came to me that night at the Platinum House Club where the East-West beef started. The homie V, who's still out there right now. You saw him on Hip Hop Uncovered on FX. And stuff that one had Trick and all them on there. V was talking about the club, the East-West beat. Well, we was at V Club. And I'll never forget it because Lil Jamal from Illegal was acting crazy. Short said, man, do you respect this nigga's skills? Jamal was like, yeah, fuck with Joe Riz. He said, well, let me tell him. He told me, he say, everybody asking about you from that Dangerous Crew album. I don't want to do another solo act. But you get you a couple niggas, man, I'll put y'all a group together and put an album out. So I went and got Murder One from over at Own J RIZO because he was over there with Breed and Dre and them then. And Stud came down. He was a crippin' homie with E-Baby, Short first cousin. And that's how Bad Ways got. So Breed would come to the nationwide meetings when we dropped the Nationwide Independence Day. But Eric wasn't feeling that shit, man. Eric always been his own man. You dig me? And he was going through some life struggles too. So he wasn't with the shit. Right. So we got on and started doing the Bad Ways album, just putting together some songs, trying to feel our way. Our name wasn't even Bad Ways then. We was Free Agents and all kind of motherfucking shit. And we did Own J RIZO's birthday party and Breed was on the same show. And that's the first time I felt the tension of an artist losing artists from up under them and then they getting on. But years later, a year and a day to the date that Breed died, I did a show And it was fucked up. God has his way of doing everything. I did a show. I had YZ on the show, Spice One, Crucial Conflict, and a couple Detroit acts. Nobody made it. Spice got shot. YZ got locked up. Some backed out with Crucial Conflict. Breed, the only one that made it. And when I saw him, he was sickly looking. And he jumped out the van around my neck, man. And just like, you just felt all the tension release, because that's my bro. And he wasn't doing too good. He said, Mighty Joe, he said, man, I ain't got it like I used to. He said, make me look good. And he didn't want for nothing that night. He didn't want for nothing. The guy that he was with supposed to be managing him, fuck that nigga too. That guy said, I'm gonna take Eric around the back. He like, no, I'm not. I'm going with my brother. This is my bro. And that same guy's whose house they found my homie dead in. You understand what I'm saying? So like when people sense that you're around people that love you, they try to guide you and direct you away from that shit.
That's true.
And that night he wasn't going nowhere. So if it wasn't for MC Breed, the household name of Joe Riz, his blues shit, J RIZO wouldn't be. Short, not the one that put me on first. Short just put me at a higher plateau. MC Breed is the first one that brought attention to me nationally in the rap game. And I still check on his family. I still check on his daughter. I check on his sons. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about genuinely when they have a cookout or any kind of function in his honor, I'm the one on the grill. You dig what I'm saying? Like some things it don't stop, man. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be some real people left.
Yeah. Hey, I know when I was down there, man, you took me to his studio, took me to his baby mama, his wife or whatever, everybody. You introduced me to everybody that was close to Breed, and I never forget that.
Me and my man Itiszzz, you remember Itiszzz when we got the freestyle and nigga, hey, you still got that footage, man? We freestyled about an hour and a half.
Got it somewhere. Got it somewhere.
Yeah, man.
Tell me about this. This is my boy right here. I know you got a crazy story about this nigga right here, right?
So look, we going to LA, and the dude crashes Short truck, almost killed us. Short beans fly down the highway and everything. So he upset and everything, you know. We had a dude out there, and the dude, we kind of held him captive for about 2 months. And he just made beats after beats after beats after beats for free. So Short come in one day, he say, man, we about to go up to Ice-T house to watch the Holyfield Tyson fight. So we go up to Ice-T house. We travel up this long ass road in the Hollywood Hills. I'm scared of heights, especially them motherfucking heights. We seem like we travel for an hour or so up this road. So we get up to this big old pretty ass crib. Ice got that shit laid out. Catered. We was drinking MGD at the time. Miller Jenny. This nigga got a whole cooler full of GD. I'm in fat boy heaven. You feel me? He told us, he said, y'all, well, we didn't smoke at first. We got comfortable. We didn't smoke till later, so I'll get to that because it's something else come with that that's real important. So we eating, we high, we around the house. So Short get the mentioning, so the new music seminar come up. Ice-T got the motherfucking Betamax tapes because I battled Kid Jazz. That's who I lost to from the Rhyme Center. Okay. So Ice-T got these Betamax tapes. He let Short and them know it was authentic because I don't know why niggas think I be lying, man. Dub C was out there. And, you know, we sitting around fascinated. You got Kid Frost. You got Said G from the Ultramagnetic MCs. Oh, yeah. And at the time, his wife, Darlene, was so beautiful. You know, you don't want to be just staring in this lady's face. So when she's serving us, we putting her head down. Then you got seriously. Then you got little Ice in them. They in the pool, and the motherfucking damn roof opens up. You feel me? So we chilling. We chilling, you know, get high, and it's funny because Murder looked off Ice-T back porch and got dizzy and went in the house. Get nigga house on stilts. So while the fight going on, I noticed Ice-T in the corner like this. Just looking at me. So I'm looking around and I go to another room. He like this. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. So I'm like, damn, am I eating too many of these steaks? Because I'm fucking them genuine drafts up. So I go down in the basement where the Shark Tank at and, watching the fight and shit. He came in again and just, I'm feeling fucked up, man. I'm like, I'm nervous, man. It's Ice-T, nigga. This the original gangster. Nigga, I'm in his crib. He looking at me. Did I do something wrong? Did I look at his wife too long? You feel me?
Right, yeah.
Right.
Man, that nigga say, yo, homeboy, where I know you from? I said, oh, Rodney L. Boom. That was it. Rodney L. When I told him Rodney L, I was cool. So he said, yeah, I know you. And that's when the new music seminar shit came up. And so later that day, we wanted to smoke. We said, can we smoke, Ice? He said, y'all can go upstairs to the balcony. Now, Tim, you know that's your man. So you can ask him. He gonna credit you for all this because it's true. You understand? And you getting it live because nobody else got this.
Yeah,
we walk upstairs.
He don't smoke, he don't drink, so he remember every fucking
thing. He don't smoke, don't drink. And I heard some rumor he don't even like ice in his drinks because they travel cocaine storing on the ice to keep it cool and shit like that. You understand? He a real OG. So we going through this little path at his house. We go upstairs on top of the roof. And dude, he got these pit bulls, dog, with their heads that motherfucking big. And they come right to your legs. And whatever's in that bar stop they snout from coming through and biting you. Mm. So they coming right at your legs, so we go upstairs. So upstairs was Frost, Short, my group Bad Ways, Me Murder Stud, Slink Capone, E-Baby, CJ Mack little homies, Big C Style, Gas, Dub C, and they start talking about reality shows before any of these niggas came with a reality show. And CJ Mack was like, me and my little homies ain't feeling that shit. They wanted to go in the hood with the camera, filming real hood shit. Mm. So the East-West shit came up. Mm. And I'm sitting there listening, nigga. I'm a Detroit rapper. And this East-West beef going down, and I'm at Ice-T house soaking up the game from the niggas involved. So Daz is there. And Daz says, I don't know why they mad at us. We didn't kill Biggie. LA killed Biggie. Mm. Ice-T say, you know how he talk? Man, you say some stupid shit. He told him, he say some stupid shit. He say, when y'all got into it with Fat Joe, I got the call. Damn, they got into it with Fat Joe now? You feel me? And Ice-T told him, say, why do y'all do things to limit yourself from traveling? I'm talking about we were soaking up game. And that's my Ice-T experience. And man, I'm talking about he laid it out for us. He was just a real dude, man. You know, that's one of Short man's. That's Too Short homeboy. You feel me?
Yeah, the real cat, man. So what's up with Too Short, man? Is y'all cool now? I know y'all had some bad blood once upon a time. Did y'all patch it up or what?
Hey, man, I see him. I shake his hand. I dap him, hug him. We done been to several places after the whole incident, and he ain't made no move to repair nothing. Short kind of tell you what he wants you to hear right there. He's like a master manipulator. Mm-hmm. You dig me?
He's that rapping man.
Yeah, he's gonna work his way up out the situation so it ain't got no beef. But I don't have no beef with him. But you know, hey champ, I just want one question. And then if you want me to go into it, I'll detail it. I want to know, did he call that shot that almost cost my life? I just want to know, as a real man, did you call that shot that almost cost my life, dog? It's that serious, man. All right, I'll break it down to you. I married an old ex-dope queen pen from Detroit. All right.
It wasn't Big 50, was it?
No, it's Big 50's homegirl.
Okay.
They grew up together to do actual factual. So, dog, that's right, old girl, Big 50. Let me stop. Okay. But anyway, when you know, you know. But Short had made a comment about kicking it with the broad or something after, and I end up marrying the broad. And the broad was real close to my family, like my godmother, second from the youngest sister.
Okay.
Somehow, some way, she went out there to Vegas and she went to fucking with Short.
Okay.
Another nigga she was sleeping around with told on her because I got on his head. Just young, dumb, and in love, you know, hating the player and not the game, you feel me? And Short messed with her.
So Short was a real pimp. He was a real pimp.
Yeah. But champ, I was the little homie and I was loyal. We was the niggas that'll fight for Short, catch a case for Short. Anything Short reference, we putting our life on it. He's supposed to give me game that the broad wasn't nothing, champ. Even if it broke my heart, I can respect that to the day. You don't sit with no woman to make a mockery of me, man. You don't do that. Yeah. You know, but I guess that's the Napoleon complex come from the little rich man. You know what I mean? You know, like, and so in the midst of that, niggas kept telling me, describing her to the T to me out there. So when I get out in Vegas with Short, he distancing me. I had already done left the group, you feel me? Bad ways, because he just don't make good business decisions and he didn't do us right on the label, and I stand on that. So I'm out there, you know. So one day we at the barbershop and he asked me how I get out there, and I told him. Then he asked me how I get locked up. This chick had me locked up. Oh shit! And I told him, old girl put me in jail. I ain't gonna say no names to save from you know what I'm saying, trying to sue, because any day these niggas are trying to go at money. But I say Short name. Now so you know, one day Pimpin' Ken had an artist out there named John Doe.
Okay.
E40 was there, Short and Trey D from the East Siders. And I came over there, I came to the studio, and so they was getting ready to do a song. Short never go out the room to talk to his hoes. But he know I'm a smart nigga too, I'm fishy. Short never, because I've been heard and hearing it. He looked me in my eye and told me he wasn't fucking with my broad. So when I found out he slept with her, Too Clean got blamed for it. Too Short blamed it on Too Clean. You know, Clean messed with such and such and such. So this is what she did. The day after the studio with Pimpin' Ken, but I'm gonna show you what Short, he like always, he shouldn't do what he do when he try to just stop artists' career. We at the thing, he's trying to convince Pimpin' Ken to put him, Trey D, E40 on the same song with John Doe. So you know what happens when that happens, right? Rizzo don't get on no verse.
Okay.
So, but he put me and Trey D on the song with John Doe. And Pimpin' Ken looked out, and I told him about it in Atlanta a few months ago at Sir John's studio. So the next day, he said he was going to see E40. So I goes and meet 40 and them at the House of Blues. I'm walking with E40. I say, you ain't seen dog. You know how 40 is? He probably laid up with a little bitch or something. You understand? 40 not doing nothing. My phone ring. And it's a message indicator. So I guess I didn't hear it in my pocket. It's a cell phone message indicator. Okay. And when I check the voicemail, I hear, that's cute. Oh, you like that there? She's conversating with him and letting it record to my voicemail because she know I don't know the voice. You feel me? So he's with my wife while I'm at the House of Blues, me and 40 waiting on him.
And he with your wife?
You're with my wife. But champ, if I tell you how I got alarmed to it, you'll think I'm crazy. Then again, you probably won't think I'm crazy. Everybody else think I'm crazy till they find out everything come to pass. It used to be a prophet, man. She used to be a life reader. She said she's gonna hook up with a friend of yours out somewhere. Excuse me.
You must be smoking all that skunk piss.
Yeah, boy. Say,
What? Wait a minute.
She's-
Hold on. Wait. Sorry. You go ahead and get it out. Get it out.
okay, I'm good. It's out.
What is you saying?
Hey, some weed be so strong, I call it skunk piss. Is that what you smoking on? That skunk piss?
This that ooby dooby.
Okay, that's close.
I don't know.
Hey, so where was I at?
Yes.
Anyway, she was playing the sides, man. And anyway, so he messed with her. So he put out songs and song after song and saying little subliminals, messing with her, killing. So I'm dumb as hell. I got back with her. Okay?
Oh,
And listen, and so I'm noticing her trying to sneak out the house. That's when I found out Short didn't stay far from her. Like, you got rat niggas playing both sides. Like, I asked Too Clean, did you do it clean? Clean was like, if I fuck this bitch, I'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? And he said this. He said, that bitch gonna get one of y'all niggas killed. And Clean got love for me. Hey, all them PDQ niggas and all them on the east side, champ, them two clean cousins, man.
Oh, okay. That's why they be flexing. Okay.
You feel me? So he got Detroit love, and Short was his man and his boss. Right. So I would catch her doing stuff. So I'm gonna fast forward to this. September 8th, 2005. I'm asleep, man. And something woke me up, man, swear to God. And some say grab her phone.
Damn.
And you know, like it was a night, man, that just fucked up. Some say grab it. Now, I have been using her phone when my cell phone went off, and I never saw these text messages. You know, like them instant text messages that I'll call you right back, please call, and all that shit.
Right.
So I woke up and I opened up her phone like she set it there for me to see. And it said, please call 404-783-2224.
That's too short number.
I went berserk. I nutted up. I tapped her, shook her, kind of real aggressively, being honest. Like, what's this? She tried to blame it on this nigga named Joe from Oakland she was messing around with. And I'm like, ain't no nigga finna tell no other nigga, please call him. So we right there in the living room, and I'm tussling with her. We lived in a mansion in Vegas. We had like 15 rooms, like 8 bathrooms. Man, we lived in a mansion in Vegas. House big. She took off running up the back step, which is shorter than the front steps. I realized I didn't lock the door to the coming out my room that way, so I shot that way because I know she keep that thing. You feel me? And it was all planned. I'll tell you about that. So we had a his and hers bathroom. When we ran in and I caught her again and I shook her, she said, oh, I'm having a miscarriage. I felt something a motherfucking again, champ. So she goes in her portion of the bathroom like she's cleaning herself. She got a towel. Wet this for me. I'm wetting it. I'm sucker, champ. Not knowing all the time she in the stall each time I turn to wet the towel, bro. She racking one in the head or taking the safety off the mag or whatever.
Oh.
Okay, so I turned this last time, champ, to wet the towel. She bleeding. Come to find out later, it was her monthly. I wasn't thinking that was her time. Oh, she's a con artist, nigga. Wow. And she took off running, pulling her clothes up. So I'm running. It's dark in the area we're going. I snatched the door and opened it up so I could get some light in there. She said, move back. Bow, 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 slow motion with a 40 cal. It aimed at my face. It hit me right here, champ. Spin me around like James Brown. The other one skint me right here. It came out the wing of my back right there, champ. I still had the phone with proof of her and Short fucking around. She trying to make everybody seem I'm crazy. So you got to understand, this is my godmother's sister. Know my whole life history, me and mom's ordeal growing up, that rough child and shit. And she tried to use that shit against me. You feel me? She shot me, dog. And I took the phone in my pocket. She knew I had the phone for proof, right? I took the phone in my pocket. She upped the mag on me again, said, give me that motherfucking phone. Champ, I couldn't take no more bullets.
No.
She was gonna kill me. You know what saved my life, really? The grace of God and my son. I hadn't seen my son in 5 years. Out of the blue, he called me a week early and said, 2 weeks. My mama said, if I'm coming out there, I gotta come before school started. He was 16. I sent for him, brought him to Vegas. He was there that night when she shot me. Had it just been her and her daughter in the house, she'd have killed me alive. He woke up, said, Dad. I said, she shot me, son. That bitch said, no, I didn't.
Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I swear to God, I do not mean to laugh, but this is unbelievable. This is ridiculous. Like, oh my God.
You mean to tell me that bitch said, no, I didn't?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay. And it's a lot of people that love her dearly that ain't cool with that shit, man. You know, and so Short had her mind. I know it, and let me tell you something. I was doing bad out there in Vegas, so I had to hit a lick. Me, Spice One, and J Dub had a group called the Corporate Thugs. White man named Clem had a pound of weed, nigga. I was out there getting into it. I got into it with some little young niggas out there trying to hustle dope, everything. So I'm in Detroit vigilante mood. So I hit Clem for the pound of weed. My nigga from the block, nigga, Snake Eyes, my little homie from the Herman Gardens, fucking with a bitch on MySpace. MySpace says the bitch get to talking and it's like he telling him what he do. So he telling him he got a group with his cousin Joe Rizzo. Bro said, Joe Rizzo, the rapper too, Short? Yeah, I'm fucking his wife. Me and her be doing threesomes with Short. I'm like, ow. It comes, so everything started coming out. You know, like, and so what Short does, he goes on there, he try to be cocky. You can't diss a nigga and expect a nigga to don't diss you back. Nigga, you supposed to be an OG. You supposed to set examples for the niggas come up out of you. But what happened in your life so bad that you gotta try to humiliate every nigga that's loyal to you? You got to prove a point that you could take a lady. This is what happened in your life so bad that you want to hurt every other nigga with a broad. Did a bitch hurt you that bad? And I wonder that. Did you make that shot for her to kill me? So forward to Ford Field. 8 Ball of MJG, Short, Young Dro. I'm down there. In the whole ass WJLBG Raw and all them whole ass niggas. They tried to like ride me and block me, nigga. Y'all don't even know Short. Y'all don't know him, and y'all hold him down. Y'all willing to blackball me as an artist that rep this nigga. I rep this bitch. Because to be with Short? What loyalty y'all got? And so they banned me from backstage. I had one nigga from the guards named Waddle. My nigga, Weirdo, Waddle, HGK all day from the projects. He was in there with me. If we had to go, we had to go. And as soon as I hit that, they was going to appear from everywhere. So they shut me down. And Short came down. I saw the homie V with it. I knew V got the mag in the backpack. PO with him. Oh, no, I ain't there. I just want to holler at the nigga. Look the nigga in the face and tell him that's fucked up. I'm going to tell by his reaction that, you know, if he called the shot on the bitch or not and asked the bitch to do it, play with her mind, because he had them brawls like, you know, he had them. You understand? Mesmerized.
So Short Dog is that pimping man.
So when they shut it down, V came and got me. V came and got me and said, dog, want to holler at you. And this one I knew he was guilty of fucking with the broad. Because I didn't even bring the broad up. I wasn't even gonna bring the broad up. Man, seriously, I ain't even fuck with the broad, man. I said, yes, you did, nigga. And grabbed him like you hugging in the headlock, like hug. Like, what's up with my money, man? You feel me? I diverted that situation. And I heard P.O. telling his brother, nah, nigga, I ain't finna put you on the phone with him. You finna say some dumb shit. I got on the phone with Wayne Logan. He said, you know she ain't shit, right? Hell yeah. I can respect that. I can't respect the nigga making a mockery out of me. Then you want to get on the song with David Banner. With David Banner, Jazzy fading him on the hook. I'll take your bitch. Because you was a pussy ass nigga and you won't say just like that. She's gone out of your life. I know you're going home, but not with your wife. And so he said a part. I didn't want that bitch. I just want the hit because you was a pussy ass nigga with a bad ass. Come on, dog. I ain't never been a pussy. Now you going too far. You making records. All right? And so I still didn't say nothing. And another song got brought to me out the streets. Little cousins them brought another song out the streets. The song out the streets came. I ain't trying to fight about the bitch. Joe is all about the game. And who can spit the most? Now you done said my name, nigga. That's the wrong shit, nigga. Now you done said my name. So my cousin Big Dog 313 woke me up while Proof was doing his Time of Tell mixtape. And we got a song called Block Boys. And I went ham. It's only one thing I regret on that whole motherfucking CD. But it was fair. All is fair in war. I sat down with
Probably didn't have the phone. You plug up the phone.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
You gotta take a lot of juice if you don't have it plugged up.
They're streaming.
Yeah, that's streaming on.
Yep. Oh no,
Yeah.
there you go.
Right back.
I was just about to say, yeah, that's probably what happened.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So I had a meeting with Wendy Day. You know Wendy Day, the white lady, head of the Hip Hop Coalition.
That's correct.
And she was looking over my contracts. And she was dating my little cousin's dad at the time. So that was amazing to be able to sit down with this lady of power. And, you know, I felt bad about dissing Short Moms on that diss song on Proof's album. You understand what I'm saying? I felt bad about that because I wasn't raised like that, Jim. Right. I wasn't raised like that. But dog, you can't get on no record talk about how you done screwed my wife and all that, nigga. I'm the same nigga you should stay in your house. I'm the same nigga. All I ever did to that nigga was made a phone bill. Should have paid us our motherfucking money. Then I wouldn't have to run up your phone. I could have bought me a cell phone, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. We shouldn't have to sell dope with up under you multi-millionaire ass nigga. And then when you gave us our money, you didn't give us all of it, nigga. Take a credibility for the shit that you done. And so I just wasn't finna let him slide. And fuck David Banner too. You understand, nigga? Because you don't even know, niggas ought to know who niggas dissing before they get on songs with them, champ.
Yeah, but he's too short though.
I don't care, but I'll say
David Banner just coming in the game. Knew how.
Okay, and that's why I told him at that time, I told him, too short, you a fiend, and David Banner, you're soft. In Mississippi, I'm deep. I get you both knocked off. And at that time, I meant that shit. So he was a casualty of war. Diss me, nigga, I go hard in the paint. You understand? And at the time, so I went out on the road with R. Kelly some years later with a merchandise man that was doing in the blues and went out on the road as Kel's merchant man. And we had a show in Santa Ana, California. And I bumped into Short. My spirit told me I was going to bump into him. I shook his hand, gave him my condolences about his mother passed. You understand? Limited years of reaching out to him. I was on my deathbed damn near with the diabetes. Nigga ignored my texts. At least give me the money you owe me. My son got his arm cut off at the motherfucking Chrysler car plant. I just needed some bread, man. Come on, man. Dude, can we get some back royalties? My mama was fighting for her life, dog, and I had to move her to Atlanta, and God knew I couldn't do it, so he took me on home, holding her lung. He wouldn't reach back. Nigga, we done swept your mom floors. We done washed your mom cars. Your daughter can eat. My grandkids can't eat off my royalties. How do you sleep at night when you fuck niggas about their money? You know, fuck that broad, champ. Because you know what? The only reason Short didn't die at the hand of that being a real nigga, because my cousins and them in the D wanted to get it. It was a time at that Labor Day show at what's the park down there on the lake and shit by the Omni Hotel?
Shane Park,
Aretha Franklin now. Man, I had niggas that was the motherfucking transportation man. And they scared of my cousins. They ain't paying shit to what I'm saying. And if cousin had gave that order to bring that nigga from there, over there, that's what they was gonna do. But you not finna die at the hand of my hand over no broad, nigga. Because at the end of the day, I'm a real man. She owed me the respect as a wife. He was just being a man who couldn't control his hormones. You understand what I'm saying? And understanding that, it helped me to be better. So I started making merchandise and made him shirts and stuff just out of desperate, man. There was times as a young 25-year-old rapper, I ain't have a coat on my back. And that man put a coat on my back, dog. You understand what I'm saying? He did the best of what he knew how to do. He did the best of what he knew how to do. So when you understand that, you forgive. But champ, you hearing this right now from me, real talk. I forgave that man. I have hugged that man. I done hung with that man. I done sat around and he don't know how to accept gifts. So he say, listen, I mean, you got the same shit on. I want me dressed like you today, huh? You know, just accept that a nigga made you a shirt with your logos and shit. Stop trying to act like the nonchalant, non-caring motherfucker. I forgave him. Now he got to forgive himself. I ain't even thinking about it. Nigga, I'm off in this Southern Soul. I'm doing this, that, and I get respect. See, God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. That Short fame ain't doing nothing but make me a stronger force in the Southern Soul world. Because ain't that nigga out there handling me rapping. You feel me? I got my nigga Ice Buck that used to be with us, you know, with the Dangerous Crew. I give him his props. I give my little nephew Bad News his props over in that Southern Soul as far as rappers. You dig what I'm saying? Everybody else, nigga, I'm smashing and walking over when they put a rap on the mic. I don't care whose sons, whose daughters, who whatever. Nigga, I'm that I'm Mr. Soul Hop. So what you did didn't hurt me. The last shall be first and the first shall be last. And I really live my life by God's word. So it's a day that he's going to have to come back to me because I know he's going to see this shit. I don't care. If I'm lying, then have a problem.
So let's talk about
the
next week, man. Let's talk about man. You're going to be down in Texas and shit. Let's talk about
Tyler, Texas, man. I'm finally coming up out of the shadows of just being a hype man in the Southern Soul and the merchandise man. And I done got with some cats out of Athens, Georgia, who really are Mike and Makari, man, and Tevin them, who's really giving me some great music and taking my ideas and building this stuff up. My man, the Beat Man, 4328 Fly, you know, they really giving me a sound. I got a new maxi single, 5 songs called J RIZO, You Got That Magic maxi single. And it's some bangers coming up on there. And you know, I have gravitated to, I can blow a little bit. You know, Ron Banks from the Dramatics was my vocal instructors at the Council of Performing Arts. So I done put that to the test, man. And we out there opening up me and News for the King of Southern Soul, Sir Charles Jones. And it's a blessing, man. Hey, I got an opening spot at the Fox Theater here in Atlanta on the day after Thanksgiving on the 26th of November, opening up for the Mega Blues Festival, man. So I'm blessed, man. I ain't missing a beat.
That's awesome.
See, that's what's up, man. That positive energy, man. Because I want people to know you still in the game, you doing your thing. You got so many stories. And like, you know, some of the stories don't go that good. And a lot of niggas will be quick to say, oh, he's just bitter. He's just mad. So it's just important to let these people know you're doing great. You still positive, cat. You on the road. You doing your thing, man. That was just past time. You were new time.
Right. Me and you did a lot of footage down here when I was a radio jock at AM 14 over here at in Athens, and now they 92.7. But you told me something, man, that stuck with me and that gave me a change of mind and heart. You said, Rig, man, I took a lot of the footage and I skimmed through the footage, man. But I just took out the good parts, man. Because I don't want the world to see you angry like that, because you angry, my brother. And I appreciate that, champ.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate that. You know, because now I understand, don't let nothing have that much control over me. You understand what I'm saying? And when you truly forgive and forget, man, I can stand with Short. Guess what? I'm still so defensive of this nigga. Another nigga can't talk bad about me about Short around me, man. I catch a stone bone attitude, dog. Like a nigga supposed to catch when somebody your man's.
Yeah.
I didn't fuck up the friendship. He fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
Respect, understand that.
And that's how I stand on it. You did?
Real talk. Anything you want to say to wrap it up, man?
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to my little nephew. Y'all look out for him. One of Detroit's own, BBL Kev, you know, to my block niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my grandkids, man. Shout out to Bad News, Willie Mack, all these cats, Michael Bolden, Makari Cooper, my management, Jay Rayford. You need some booking with Joe Riz, J RIZO with the Southern Soul. You hit Platinum One Entertainment. That's 404-579-9552. 404-579-9552. Shout out to Fly the Beat, man. My homie Q, who be holding a nigga down always. All my Athens, Georgia cats up at the Alibi, the Sundown. You know, my man is. My son Kaishan, my grandkids, Kennedy, Cameron, and Kai Jr. And I just want to thank you, man, for giving me a platform to tell some bits and pieces of the real, man. You
More,
know,
man. We just got to get you in here eating with us and tell us some more stories. So when you come
when I come to the house,
yeah,
when I come to the house is on. When I come to the house is on like a pot of neck bones.
That's right. That's right. Everybody give it up for the great, mighty Joe Rizzo.
My man.
Oh boy, glad you dropped by.
Glad to be here. Glad you had me. My man.
Peace out.
Peace out.
My Negro. That boy. Well, it's crack-a-lacking, y'all. How y'all feeling, man?
Hey, man, got a lot of stories to tell. Very animated, brother. I like it, man. Kept me laughing through the whole interview, man.
Me too, but I felt like I was laughing at inappropriate times, but it wasn't what he was saying.
It's the way he tells the story.
It's the
man.
way he was
He's a
saying.
great storyteller.
When he said, she said, no, I didn't. That did something to me.
Little kids
And I really,
eat the cookies off the cookie jar.
yeah, I really didn't mean to laugh, and I'm
She probably been doing that her whole life. So.
Yeah, that's exactly
people like
what
that
it
don't
was.
change.
Man,
They don't
I'm
change.
so sorry that happened. I was very happy to have met him because I know y'all talk and stuff like that, but to actually put a face with the name and the voice and all that stuff, that was good. But that was some deep stuff. Like every story was like some deep shit. But the good thing about it is he's still sitting here.
He moved on.
Yeah, he's here. He living. He eat. Yeah. He's still doing shows. He's prospering. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a good scene he's in too, man. You know, as you get older, you know, your maturation takes you in a different direction. That Southern Soul scene, man, it's been steady for years, man.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he's ready to get on the plane and go do his thing in another state and come back home and do it again there.
Yeah, that's
he's doing
circuit
his
is live, man.
Yeah, he ahead of the game with that shit.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Want to give another shout out to a Detroit homer, Byron Allen.
Yes, sir.
Walk of Fame this week.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy right here, man. I was reading an article on him, how he, was a kid. His mother was at NBC, like working there, and she used to bring him on a lot when he was a kid, and he would just go to the Johnny Carson show or go to this show, and he just learned TV at a young age. And most people don't know this guy's a billionaire. He's took over TV in every city around the country.
I'm so sorry.
Detroit homeboy.
She's like, who is he? I'm saying.
You gotta know who took over television.
Okay, babe.
He on a
Okay.
he on a whole
Come on,
bunch
everybody
of
know that
stations.
man
He's an
Yeah.
intelligent black
He
man
makes money.
that he's done and has been able to
Weather Channel.
move
He owns
up
Weather
the
Channel
way
now.
that he had.
And a whole lot of
Detroit home.
affiliates.
Yes, he's done a lot. He's done
I'm pretty
a lot.
sure a day don't go by that he don't touch your life.
Yep. And you don't even know it.
Hey, or you ain't putting no money in his pocket.
You're
Some
right.
way, shape, or
Yeah.
form.
Detroit's own Byron Allen. Walk
And
of
he-
Fame.
he's from here.
Well
Yes,
deserved.
sir.
Yeah, he's from-
Anything you want to say before we close out, Keisha, tonight?
I mean, I don't know. J Rizzo got my head all messed up. I ain't gonna lie. I love everybody.
Trying to be a spicy girl today.
Oh wow, my ponytail. Normally when I have ponytails, I say some smart shit.
I
No,
wanna.
Hey, that was a pretty powerful show, man.
Yeah.
Halloween next Sunday. Who knows who gonna fly in here? If anybody gonna fly in here, who knows?
As long as it ain't Casper, I'm good.
As long as it ain't Casper. Well, we'll make sure that the OG will get the last word this week and next week.
Hey, yo, what's up? Ice-T on the set, SVU, out here on location. I want you to do something for me. I want you to eat good. I want you to drink good. And I want you to keep talking shit. All right? Yeah, my people. For real, for real.